I did a 30-second commercial, and he's gifted. I haven't seen him play athletics. I like his mind abilities. He's a poet,
Oh, is he?
and he goes down to 18th Line District, and he writes poetry.
Interesting.
And that is quite interesting.
Yeah.
Because like he said, how many people would think of that with a big athletic, black male? And, I like how he even said that. Then I talk about with him the Walk for Life
Yeah.
and these type of issues. So I like him. I like he wants to be a counselor.
Cool.
And he has said that he doesn't want to be empathetic. And I had said to him, no, empathy is a good thing. So I like him, and,
Okay, two more. I think I said
Oh,
two
and my
more. but-
counselor did email me that. She did say you could
Mhm.
use her
Yeah.
thing.
I understand why she wouldn't have like a full interview. That's totally fine.
Right.
I get that.
And then you can go to, Lisa McBride. She's a professor here. There's Sarah Boyles, who taught History 1. She wrote a good reference for me. She'll tell you
Sarah
that.
Boyles, yeah, we talked about her a little bit.
Yeah, because she'll tell you straight up front, my class is pretty liberal and progressive. Mary Ann is more conservative.
What do you think about the people who, because, no, I'll get to that in the very end. When did you decide going into public speaking and decide to write your book? That's a big portion that we haven't really discovered.
Public speaking really started after the rape and domestic violence. When
Within that 33-year period?
Right.
Really? Okay.
Right. And in fact, I would even say before then, because when it restarted the Mayor's Christmas Tree in Kansas City, Kansas,
Mhm.
raising money for dying people,
Yeah.
there were speeches.
And this was before the rape? and
right
everything?
before the rape.
Okay.
So I would say back then, for some reason, I've always had that gift, and that's what our speech professor
The gift for
says
gab.
here. Yeah. But he says when it comes to speaking, like when it comes to being up there and you've got like 7 minutes, you rock and roll and you get it down.
Yeah.
And he said, because that's the number one phobia or number two phobia of people
Public
in the world
speaking.
is public speaking.
Yeah.
I don't have that problem. So when I've spoken at Benedictine about abortion, at a pro-life group, that's not a problem. 45 minutes, an hour,
Mm-hmm.
take like a 5-minute break, and people literally come up crying, or, oh my God, you're so dynamic speaker. It's a totally different ballgame than how we're talking.
Right.
It's more like this when I'm speaking.
It's more like what?
I'm more of a hands, more of a, like this.
Oh, yeah.
Hands movement. I'm more of a,
And you're probably standing up.
I'm like, when I'm speaking,
Let me get a shot of this. Go for it.
this is like,
That'd be just a cool action shot, I guess. Maybe I'll get a different lens.
Good.
you look like you have a sore knee.
I am. I'm just very. I am
thought
sore.
so, because guess what? I have a sore knee too.
Do you really?
Yes. I was like, oh, he's got a sore knee. Okay. So, this, we can flip it over.
No, you're fine.
So this is how I would speak. If I was here to speak and I had this here,
Yeah.
then I'm going to go ahead and then I like to walk up to my audience. Hi, my name is Mary Ann. Mary Ann Bernadette Sauce. I'm a lot older than you. And I'm lucky to be here alive today. I'm going to tell you why. Because most of you are here for the pro-life organization, correct? And some of you may not be. This is my story. This is my story. From the abominations I did to the healing grace that I am at now. This is my story. And for the unborn. And see, that's how I do different than like what we're doing.
Yeah.
It's more of a business vocal, right?
Definitely.
Oh, it's pretty good when I can just snatch this from her. Thank you, hon. I need to give you one of them little computers. A baby one, a cheap one.
Let's see here. I think I had. Refresh me just one more time about the beginning of that 33-year period, and you kind of lost touch with your spiritual side. What was it like then?
I think when you lose that side,
Did you know you were losing something, or did you
I
feel
just
kind
don't
of
think you really realize it.
you didn't really realize that?
Now, with the abortion, you know I knew something was wrong,
Yeah.
but I did not make the connection of what I call my severance of soul God. I didn't make that connection. I just knew something was very wrong.
Okay.
So it took years to really figure it out. And it was through realizing when the lady came one day to speak about Project Rachel, and I did this home study through a book called Save One, to realize what I'd done. The book Save One was post-abortive healing book, biblically
Mm-hmm.
structured, and it's question answers. So they have one for women and one for men, and I was like, I get it. Now I get it. Now I get
what spoke
what's
to you?
wrong.
What spoke to you in that book?
That, well, number one, you've sinned grievously and offended God.
Mm.
And this sin, you kill the unborn.
Yeah.
Another human being. You kill part of you. And but then the book all brings it to, but don't forget that I came for you, and there's forgiveness.
Mm-hmm.
You have to repent, but truly repent full heart. And then Jesus, or your power of, whatever your belief is, forgives you in Christianity.